Hello and good morning. Good morning. It's Saturday. It's July 4th. Happy July 4th. For those who celebrate, it's 6:48 in the morning. Like wow. Like wow. And you know what? I woke up at midnight and they was popping firecrackers, but they don't popping regular fire. It's M80s. M80s are the mini dynamites that's illegal to fucking use, but that's what they were popping at 12 o'clock in the morning. That woke me up. The dynamite. I'm like, oh my god. And I look and I'm like, oh, it's the 4th of July. I was like, there's no fireworks. I'm like, no, there's fireworks. They were popping it at exactly 12 in the morning. I'm like, oh my god. So it's a skyrise. So the noise echoes. So they could pop it on the ground, but it echoes and then it's louder up here. I'm like, oh my God. It's okay. That's how it is in the city. So I was surprised there was no fireworks, but no, there's fireworks. There's fireworks. And I do return ascenders. I do return ascenders all the time for the purpose of returning energy back to wherever it's coming from. Whoever is throwing energy is like it's okay. I cleanse myself every day, and I talk about cleansing. I talk about sulfur soap. I just talk about protecting yourself because everyone is gonna lie to you. Everyone is gonna lie, and then they're gonna act like they didn't do anything, and then they get all holy and talk about God, and then they so scared to do anything evil, but it's because they already did evil shit, and now they scared, and now they scared, and they're like, oh God, and oh this, and oh my God. I'm like, and I say because I go through my own things, my own family issues and things like that. And then I know they're doing the death spells. I know that they're doing all this stuff. And then they want to get all sanctified and God and Jesus. And I'm like, oh, because they did some evil shit and now they scared. They're like, oh God is with me. God is covered. I'm like, yeah, you just did something. And then I'm telling them what they did. And then they don't have no comment, no reply. And I'm like, if it's wrong, then say it's wrong, but then no comment. And I'm like, that is the answer of the guilty is no response. They don't have nothing to say. It's because they're guilty. That's the same thing with my court case. They don't have nothing to say. And I talk about this shit all the time. I have videos, I have playlists, I have tabs. It's on Facebook, just on the court case. I talk about it and I never get a response from anyone within the court system. Why? Because they're guilty. And then now it's like all this MK Ultra stuff is coming out, and I'm like, it never stopped. It never stopped. And the government is in places of government, in places of power. So you think it's just poor people fucking with you? No, it's the rich too fucking with you because they don't want you to get richer than them or to succeed or to prosper or to get what you're supposed to have. To get what's yours, what's rightfully legally yours. They don't want you to have it, so they'll fuck with you too. And it's like you can't even get away from this shit. Then they get all sanctified and oh God and oh Jesus and this that and but that's because they done did some shit. They done did some shit and they got scared. Then they think they're gonna die. Something's gonna happen. They're gonna age rapidly. Something always happens to people that sit here and play in black magic. They look crazy. They look crazy. But it's like whatever, pay attention. Pay attention to the energy. Pay attention to the words people speak because they tell on themselves. They tell you what they're doing. We just don't listen. We think it's just regular talk. No, listen to what a crazy person is talking about. Listen to what they saying before you be like, oh, she don't know what she's talking about. Listen to them. You be shocked at what they say. Return ascenders returns energy, right? How my example, right? So this is me and this is them, right? So they want to throw energy at me. So they want to throw this energy at me. I'm like, what is that? I know somebody done did something. So then I start cleansing. I use the sulfur soap. I use the sulfur soap, or I use salt and I cleanse myself, return, to get the energy off my body. You have to remove the energy off your body, your personal body, so that, it's just off you. So nothing can happen to you. But the energy is still around you, it's still in your house. You have to do a return asunder. So the energy's off of me, but it's like when I do the return asunder, it's gonna return the spell work. They can't cleanse it, they can't do anything about it. And when they choose to do a return asunder because they're so stupid and they think people doing work on them, it's like, do you know that the work is going to take a piece of your life? It's going to make you age. It's like all this bad stuff is going to happen to you if you do spell work. Why would I do spell work? Like, I don't understand. Like, why do they think I do? I don't do spell work. I don't do the shit that they do. I know they do it, but I don't do it. I'm like, y'all all fucked up. I'm not gonna be fucked up. So I'm like, okay, no. So then when they decide to do a return of sender, what happens when the person that is doing the work chooses to do a return of sender? What happens is the energy goes back to them even faster. It's like they end up with more energy is on them. Whatever they did is worse for them. This, I don't even know why do they bother doing this work. It's always going to be worse for them. They think that they can stop it. They think that they can cleanse it. They think that they'll be okay. No, because you're doing negative work. The negative is a curse. If you're doing a curse and you're cursing a person and they do a return, they sending you the curse back. The curse, what is the curse? You curse yourself for 7 to 10 years. That's the curse. If you did the curse one time, it's still a curse for 10 years. So if you did the curse 3 times, 5 times, like how many years you think you're gonna be stuck with that curse? Imagine being cursed for 50 years, being cursed for all eternity, for the rest of this life here on this earth. It's like, it's common sense. It's regular common. This is basic. This is basic shit. It's like, if you don't understand that when you sit here and you do negative work, the innocent person can cleanse themselves and remove the negative energy from themselves. To return the spell work, I say do a return asunder. A return asunder returns the spell work. So do the return asunder. It's going to return it back to whoever did it. That's all it does. Nothing happens to the person, the innocent person that didn't do anything. No, nothing's going to happen to them. All you got to do is protect yourself. Take care of yourself, because everybody's in a line and say, oh, I didn't do anything. Oh, you tripping. Oh, you bugging. Oh, you don't know what you're talking about. Yeah. So I'm going to do what I have to do. I'm going to protect myself. I'm going to do a return of sender. And if you didn't do nothing, nothing should be happening to you because you're innocent, right? You would never do anything evil, wicked, and cruel like that. You would never do anything like that to me, right? But when I do the return of sender and it comes back to you, all this shit is happening to you, your world is upside down, you think, I did something. Okay. So then now the person that did the work wants to do a return of sender. What happens? What do you think is going to happen? All the energy and all the work that they put out is going to come back to them. So that's what is going to come back to them. It's going to build up on them. It's going to be worse than before. If you're innocent, nothing is going to happen to you. Your life elevates. Your life gets better. You grow. You heal. You evolve. It just makes you more immune to the spell work. Nothing is going to happen to you. Nothing ever happens to me because I don't do spell work. People always doing death spells. They're always doing stuff for my heart. So my heart is like, how they say, it could feel weak. It could feel weak, or it could feel tight. Like it could feel like tense. And I'm like, oh, they doing this shit again. They doing this shit again. I'm like, okay, drink water, fast for like all morning. Drink water. Like I drink water all morning. Then in the afternoon, I'll eat something like 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock. I'll eat something, but I don't eat late at night. I don't know, because it's spell work going on. I can't prove this shit. I can't prove this shit. I just have to know how to move, know what you're doing, know how to take care of your body, and you have to move around, move your body around. You have to do something. You cannot stay still, because when you stay still, that's how the work will affect you. Be like, why are you tired? Why are you? Sometimes I get tired. I just go to sleep. I'll be like, oh hell no. It's like I don't know what they're doing, but when work is being done, I just go to sleep. Like I don't think about this shit. I don't think about who is doing what, and I don't fucking care. I just go to sleep, and I don't think about it. You know. But return ascenders is my daily routine. I do this every day for the purpose of returning energy. I don't care what happens to the people doing negative work. I don't care. You know, they're scared. They're more scared of me doing the return ascenders than they are of anything else, because they know when I do the return ascender, it's going to return the energy back. When I rebuke energy, when I pray, when I, you know, do anything for myself to protect myself, it's like they get scared. And it's like, this is spell work. This is what I live with. This is what I deal with. This is what I know. I don't know nothing else. When stuff is going crazy and stuff starts happening, I know it's spell work and I have to protect myself. And all I talk about is cleansing, protect yourself, take care of yourself. All you got to do is pay attention. Pay attention. When you feel energy is not your energy, when something is making you angry, you're getting angry, you're getting upset, someone is like they fucking with your energy. You have to stay calm, maintain control of your body. Don't let people fuck with you. You know, people want you to be aggressive and they want you to be angry and they want you to be arguing with people. It's like, no, you gotta stay calm, control that, because that's what they want to do, is to have you spazzing out here. And it's like, control yourself, control your mouth, and be quiet. Just do what you gotta do to maintain yourself. Don't miss out on your opportunities because somebody's doing spell work against you, and then you don't know how to control your emotions. You have to learn how to control your emotions, master yourself. Because the things people do, I can't control what people do. People gonna do what they do, and then they're gonna lie and say they didn't do nothing. They didn't do nothing to me. And I'm like, okay, when I do the return of sunders and when I cleanse and bad shit starts happening to you, that's how I know you did the spell work. That's how I know who did it and where it came from. People start dropping dead. People start getting sick. They start getting cancer. They start getting mental illnesses. They start getting all kinds of problems, health problems. And I'm just like, wow. But then you just say it's medical. It's something that happened naturally. But that's spell work. It causes mental instability, and it causes sickness. It causes diseases. It causes all kind of health problems. That's why I'm like, pay attention to your body. Pay attention, because if you don't care about your body, and you're not going to notice what the hell is going on. Drink water, cleanse yourself, notice what you eat, and notice, pay attention. All you got to do is just pay attention. Just pay attention. Love yourself. Take care of yourself. Put all that love that you got for everybody, put that love into yourself. Be like, I fucking love myself. Like, I'm not going to sit here and feel bad for somebody that's trying to kill me. It's your mother trying to kill you. It's your sister trying to kill you. Your brother trying to kill you. Your neighbor trying to. It's just a whole bunch of stuff, but it's all for a different reason. or it's for the same reason. And it's like they just want you out of here so they can take whatever you have. And I'm just like this what y'all doing? And then I could say it to them. No response. No response is the answer for the guilty. So it's okay. Life goes on, and all you can do is protect yourself, take care of yourself. Just like when you start talking, when I start talking about the spell work and the shit people do, they'll say, oh, that doesn't make any sense, or oh, that sounds crazy, or oh, you don't know what you're talking about. I know exactly what I'm talking about, but it's like I just can't talk about it because and then it doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense, and and it sucks, you know. So you just gotta look at this shit. Look at this shit that's happening. Look at people get sick. Look at them drop dead. Look at the stuff that happened. Listen to what they say. Listen to how they talking now. All, all like holified now, and it's because they done did something evil, and now they got scared, and now they're like, oh God, God, like now they want to be saved. I'm like, okay, like you know, that's how you know who did shit, because if you was into everything before, you know, something you did, you got scared and something happened, and now you want to embrace God. Now you want to embrace Jesus and all this other stuff. And I'm just like, where's this coming from? It's because they did negative work and they got scared. That's what happened. It's like if you don't know what you're doing, don't fucking do it. And it's like people think you can just do spell work on people and nothing's gonna happen. No, shit starts happening, and it's supernatural shit starts happening. Natural causes of death starts happening. Mental illness, you start hearing shit, you start seeing shit, and you can't prove it. Nobody else will see it but you. So, and then they call it schizophrenia. That's what they call it. You hearing voices? What? You hearing you seeing shit too? It sounds crazy, and that's why they call them. They'll what is it? They'll get locked up for mental illness. They'll get locked up for going crazy, you know. But it's because of the black magic that they're doing. But they're gonna deny it. They're not doing black magic, and it's like you know. It's like you just I don't fucking care. I'm just so sick of this shit. People and they shit, and then they start getting sick, and they start dropping dead, and then it's like they still lie. They still lie like they didn't do nothing. And it's like, yo, I know you did something, but how can you prove it? Can't prove it. The only way you can prove it is when you get death certificates. Who is it issued to? When you see who the policy was issued to, how was things done, whose name is on everything. Once you get that information, then you can find your killer. Then you find it. But the thing is, nobody does their job. Everybody acts like they don't see nothing, they don't know nothing. Oh, you tripping. You don't know what you're talking about. This is life. This is 2026. People have been doing shit since the 1920s. They've been just poisoning people. They've been finding different ways to kill people and cash out on policies. We're in 2026 now. And it's you know, people minds have evolved and they think of new ways to do more crime, to do the same crimes that was done in the 1920s. How can they get away with it? Laws change because of the crimes that people do. How can they get away with it? How can they find a way not to get caught? And I'm like, you know, and this MK Ultra, it was like the MK Ultra was years ago, but it was with electric shock and LSD. It was with drugs, and they used it on prisoners. But it's like it's a program. It never stopped. The program never stopped, and then it's like black magic is mind control. They manipulate everyone, and it's like that's what they do in the government, and they manipulate everyone. Everyone has like this one track mind. Nobody does their job. Like it's like how can all this stuff be happening? Nobody do anything, but everybody knows what the problem is, but nobody wants to fix it. Nobody wants to fix it. And it's just like Oh, and you can't even say nothing. I could talk, I could complain, I could do all kinds of stuff. The last thing I did was file a lawsuit against it because I did all the complaints already. I did everything I could do, and still nothing gets done. Why? It's because they're hiding something. And it's just like, but who can you go to when everybody's a part of it? Everyone's in it. And it's like, just look at this shit. Just look at this shit. And now it's on, I guess it's on social media because I don't have the TV. So everyone is talking about the MK Ultra and how it is and how it's working, or like what was the purpose of the MK Ultra? The purpose of it was mind control. That's what the purpose is. Was it still is. It's MK Ultra. Like they want to control your mind. That's why it's important to be able to master yourself, control your emotions, and don't let people fuck with you. And notice your emotions. Notice when your emotions get out of whack. Notice when you get angry, when you get upset, when you start thinking things that you don't want to think. And it's like, what the fuck? Why am I thinking like this? It's spell work, but then you can't prove it. You can't prove it. Logically, you can't prove this shit. You start talking about this shit and it just makes you sound crazy. So that's why nobody talks about this shit. Because it's crazy when you see the levels of things that people do to get away with things. It's just like this what we doing. Like, okay. And then you just have to be patient and wait and hopefully and pray to God that something happens, something gets done, a miracle happens, and somebody does their job. Somebody wakes up from this shit and actually does something, you know? But like, what can you do when everybody's a part of it and everybody's lying? We didn't do nothing. Oh my God, you're tripping. I can't believe you said that. Yeah. Returning Sanders is effective in returning spell work. That's all it's for. You know, I don't do shit to people because I know what happens. I know what happens when it backfires. I know how fucked up they get. And I'm like, yeah, I'm not gonna be like that. I'm not gonna be fucked up like that. And then I'm not gonna be and go to a religion. I have such bad experience with religion. It's like, why would I go back to something that I prayed. I talked to God. I'm like, I just prayed, like, please, like, just, I don't want nothing to do with religion. I don't want nothing to do with anybody in any religion. It's like, what the fuck? Like, I pray. I pray to God, and I don't want to be attached to nobody in any kind of cult, any kind of, I don't know what you call it. Religion is like, it's a cult. Like, everybody does the same shit. Everybody praises everyone because you're doing the same shit, but it's like they're doing something else. It's something else there, and then they don't want to tell you. Then you in it, and then you in it, and they doing fuck shit, and then bad things start happening to you because you in it. It's like, I don't got time. I don't have time for this. It's like I work alone and I do everything alone. It's like I can't have anything slowing me down or stopping me, and that's what religion does. It's like brainwashing you. It's like you believe that you have to do all these things for somebody else or for you to be saved or to be loved by God. No, all you got to do is love God. Just love God. Put your faith and trust in God. You don't got to trust the religion. You can't trust these people in religion. You can't trust them with your kids. You can't trust them with nothing. But then you want to subscribe to a religion and act like this is it. This is gonna save. No, it's not. I don't know. You know, we all have different opinions. We all have different feelings about things, and we all go through things differently, and we learn lessons differently. You learn the lesson and leave. Whatever tried to break you, you leave them alone. Don't go back to that. Whatever tried to break your spirit, your soul, they tried to kill you, and you prayed to be delivered from that. You never go back to that. You never go back to anyone or anything that tried to break you or kill you or do something evil to you. Nah, you don't go back to that. You don't go back to that. It's like, oh my God. No. And I thank God every day I'm alive. I'm alive. Thank you, thank you, thank you. My ancestors, God, Santa Muerte. And there was a time I didn't have nobody. And I'm like, I needed more protection. So I invoke Santa Muerte. But Santa Muerte is holy death. She's holy death. It's like she works with God. If you don't believe in God, you can't work with Santa Muerte. You can't summon death on people, and you can't do that. That's not what she is for. She is for your protection. But people, when you don't know what you're doing, you're gonna sit there and you're gonna summon shit and you don't know what you're doing. And then you start getting attacked by the same things that you summoned, and it's like because you don't know what you're doing. I don't know. This is what I do. I don't do nothing else. Santa Muerte, once you invoke a spirit, the spirit is with you forever. Like she's forever gonna be with me. If I have Oshun, Oshun is with me forever. Always gonna be with me. It doesn't matter what I do. Oshun is always with me. Santa Muerte is always with me. It's like they're not gonna leave. And then if I don't do what I'm supposed to do for the spirit, then bad things happen to me. That's what I believe. So it's like, you have to keep the altar clean. You have to do what you do. You have to acknowledge them. Light the candle for them. Like do something for them. And I keep her on this table because she's with me all the time. Like everything I do, Santa Muerte is right here looking at everything that I'm doing. And she see me and I see her and I just thank her for being there for me. When I pray, my prayer, I pray Santa Muerte because she's with me. And it's like, I don't know, we all do different shit. And it's like if you don't know what you're doing and then you want to go backwards, it's like it's because they done did something evil and they got scared because they don't know what they're doing. They just doing shit because it sounds cool, or it's like, oh, you can't do stuff. I don't know. There's levels to this. If you don't know what you're doing, don't fucking do it. Don't do it. That's all I can say. If you don't know, don't do it. Return ascenders are effective in returning energy. That's all it's for. To return energy back to wherever it came from. And have a blessed day. Happy Saturday. Happy July 4th. Stay positive, bye bye, and have fun. Live with love. Bye.